So good morning. Thank you so much for doing this press day. I know it must be a little bit weird to be doing these virtually, but I really appreciate it.
Well, I love getting to see everyone in their homes, because so many of us have been in contact throughout the years and connected on various projects or been interviewed or whatever. So I love your background.
Thank you. Yeah, and it's great to see you again. I think we met multiple times over the years, and recently I think it was at the Rocket Man, one of the events for that leading into award season.
Yes.
Um, I think I shared with you how much I really enjoyed this film when I saw it at Toronto.
Thank you.
But for everyone else, I'm very curious. What was it like to actually have your first documentary premiere at Toronto? Because I know your short film premiered at Sundance, which I was also at.
It was a really, really huge moment for me premiering Dads at the Toronto Film Festival for a number of reasons. Um, One thing that was totally shocking to me because it's like I've been someone who's like been around the entertainment industry my whole life and been actively a part of it for the last 20 years. I when I got to TIFF, it dawned on me like 24 hours before the premiere that the premiere was happening. And I was like, wait, people are going to see this movie. And it I was like flooded with all these really wild feelings. And I think that there's a personal nature to this that I've never experienced anything like that as an actor. The movie opens with my birth. It's like I'm like, what did I do? What have I done? But I'm so glad that I was able to watch the film with so many of the people who were part of making the movie, but especially with an audience, because that will not be happening with the release of this. And so to have had that experience is I treasure that even more.
Yeah, I think seeing the reaction, listening to people cry and ask you questions during the Q&A, I think that's the magic of film festivals, right? Getting that instant feedback from like the public.
Yes, it's like theater. It's the closest that you get to experience what you experience when you're at a live event, theater or concert or something like that. It's that connection between the audience and the performer. And without one, it's not the same.
Yeah. I hate these things because they're so damn short. So I have to jump into a question very quick, and I'm
Yes.
sorry that it probably will be a little personal, but you've been sharing your dad with us your
Mhm.
entire life. But so I want to ask you, what is one of your favorite memories of your dad that you could share with me?
I think that there's there's like kind of two sets of memories. There are the memories which are the memories of the routine, the playing basketball at night, the like hanging out in his office on the floor listening to him doing his calls. Well, there are those like frequent memories, giving him a stretch while we're watching basketball on TV. Those are memories that I have, but I would say the one that has stands out the most is when I was in college, I think. There was a screening of Apollo 13 in IMAX, and this was in New York. And I went to the screening with him, and he sat in front of me, and it was so moving because at every big moment, instead of watching his movie on IMAX, he kept turning around and he would just watch the audience watching the movie. And it just his face, at that time he was a man in his 50s. I suspect maybe even late 40s. And he just kept being like looking at the audience. He was so filled with like joy and excitement, and it just made me realize, wow, this is not just about himself as an artist. It's not just about self-expression. It's so much about the audience.
Well, thank you very much, Bryce. Honestly, it's great to see you again, and I wish you a lot of success with this film, and I cannot wait to see what you do next. I'm so glad you're going into the directing realm. And I see you have your first film, but I'm very, very excited.
Thank you so much, Scott. I really appreciate it.
All
Thank
right, I'll see you
you for
soon. Take
totally
care.
representing.
Yes, absolutely. Good for you.
So good. So good.
Have a good one.
All right.
Thank you.
You too. All right.
Bye.
Bye.